All right, y'all. So now let's get our final topic, and let's talk about Luke Evans, who done picked up a new gig. He's about to make his Broadway debut as nothing, as no more. Well, shit, I can't even talk. He's about to make, he's about to make his Broadway debut as the sweet transvestite from Transylvania. He's about to play the role of Dr. Frank-N-Furter on Broadway. And here's the thing: I looked it up. I was like, wait, I thought he did Broadway. Because I could have sworn he was in that Taboo musical, which is based off Lee Bowery, and it starred I mean it was I think Boy George put it together and stuff. It came out in like the 2000s. This is before he became famous. But then when I looked it up, it was the I think it was the on the West End. So this is the first time that he's actually going to be on Broadway, and this show I might actually want to go see on Broadway because I think it's a limited run. But anyway, so yeah, he's about to play Dr. Frank-N-Furter, Luke Evans, who played Gaston in the 2017 Beauty and the Beast film, is set to play the role. As I stated, Richard O'Brien's The Rocky Horror Show will begin previews on March 26, 2026, ahead of an April 23rd opening night at Studio 54. The show is a limited engagement through June 21st. Additional casting is to be announced. So, according to Pink News, they said the revival is being produced by Roundabout Theater Company, who announced the news on Wednesday, 29th of October. The production is being directed by Oh Mary's Tony Award winning director Sam Pinkleston. Or Pinkleton. I definitely want to say this, but here's the thing, because I heard so many great things about Oh Mary. I don't know if I want to see Oh Mary with the original cast, but I wonder if Jinx Monsoon is still a part of that. Now, they also went on to say, commenting on the announcement of Evans' casting, Pinkleton has said, I'm getting to crack this untamable classical open with a razor sharp Luke Evans at the center. And I hope to do at Studio 54 what the Rocky Horror Show has done for people around the world for decades, open a dimension to another possible reality, as reported by the Hollywood Reporter. It seriously is the honor of a lifetime to bring the freakiest people I've ever met into the freakiest theater I've ever been into. Wait, speaking of which, what they said to revisit the freakiest show there's ever been. I was like, wait a minute, is 54? Is that the same place where they did Cabaret? I'm wondering if that's the same situation, because here's the thing. Tomorrow, funny enough, tomorrow I'm actually supposed to go to um see the Rocky Horror Picture Show or the Rocky Horror Show because a friend of mine, Michael T, shout out to him, he's actually doing he's actually gonna jump he's actually doing the because I was looking for it. I was trying to remember exactly where it is I gotta go because I totally forgot. The Slipper Room. So tomorrow at the Slipper Room, they're doing the Rocky Horror Show. I gotta pull up my tickets for that. But it's called the Rocky Horror Halloween Show. And the doors are at 11:30, so I don't know if you want to come out to the Slipper Room. If you're in New York, definitely check it out. I already got my advance tickets a while ago because when I went out with my friends, one of my friends was advertising about it. We had a conversation back and forth. I said, you know what, I'm gonna just go and get the tickets. It was like $40. I got my seat in the front, and I was like, that's a really good thing. It's over on Orchard Street, so I don't know. There might still be tickets for like I guess like the standard tickets or whatever, but. I've been a fan of Rocky Horror. I might watch that tonight just to um, spruce up the brain. So yeah, they said Roundabout also confirmed tickets will be on sale on Friday, October 31st. So that's the perfect time to have it go on, on live or whatever. So I do have the announcement of Luke Evans. Hold on a second. I said let me pull that up as we go over to his Instagram. And it says, well, how about that? Film and UK stage star Luke Evans as Dr. Frank-N-Furter. Performances begin March 26th on Broadway. Tickets go on sale on the 31st. And Frankie Grande jumped in the comments from one Frank to another. Congrats, Luke. I'm seated, my friend, and will be cheering you on from the front row. And trust and believe, he will be there because I remember I told you I saw Frankie Grande when I went to Drag the Musical. My friend and I, we had a table over by, the front. Alaska's fiance hooked us up with like some really good seats. And I saw Frankie Grande was front row, just clapping, jumping up, kicking, like having a good old time. Like he was a ball of energy. So, there was a couple of celebrities and stuff there. And who else was in the comments? Joey Arias, who was a dear friend of mine. Congratulations. This is going to be something. Heart emojis, can't wait to see you. Another person said, yeah, it's so groundbreaking. A cis man singing about being a sweet shut the hell up. And you said, is that supposed to be funny? It's a cis man singing about being a sweet trans. Well, you know, transvestites are not transgender. So they are men who wear women's clothes. So what are you talking about? They said so new and innovative. And also, Luke Evans is openly gay. So why can't he play the part? So yeah, now we have another person. Yeah, absolutely. Let's cast a cis man to play the transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. Not like there's a thousands of trans non-binary actors who would eat this part down and create more representation for trans artists. Where here we go with the bullshit. And they say, y'all, the comments don't pass the vibe check. Luke Evans is a gay man with a powerhouse singing voice. He's gonna crush as Frank. Yes, Laverne Cox was incredible in the remake. But if we keep fighting each other in the queer community over frivolous things like a Rocky Horror casting choice, then the rights dividing and conquering is made easier for them. Please go outside and touch grass and learn how to accept everyone within the Levitical Plus community, including cis gay men, which is such a weird thing to say. JFC community is the prime word here. He was like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Like, y'all be doing too goddamn much. And they said, oh, so we forgetting Tim Curry is a cis man that originated the character. So y'all coming up in here with this crap about, oh my god, a cis man playing a transvestite from transsexual Transylvania is taking jobs away from cisgender. I mean, from taking away jobs from trans people and non-binary people. It's like y'all get so caught up in fucking labels. This is why this administration is the way they are now. The Trump people are feeling the way they feel about our community because y'all start with this mess. We all start nipping, you're giving jobs to this one when you need to cast this exact type of person who identifies as this in the part. It's like, can we stop doing that? So, in case y'all forgot, because it seems like y'all did, bitch better have my money. Um, Tim Curry played Dr. Frank-N-Furter, an androgynous scientist who creates Rocky, an attractive and muscular man designed to fulfill Dr. Frank-N-Furter's sexual desires on stage originally and then memorably so in the film. Curry recently reflected on taking the iconic role, saying, I did think it was risky, and indeed it was, but I like risky. I would choose risky over anything. That's the best way to be. So, if they even said in the article that he was an androgynous scientist, I don't think Dr. Frank-N-Furter identified as trans or non-binary. I mean, maybe that's what we would call it today by today's standards, but when the play came out in the 70s and the movie came out in the 70s, that wasn't what it was. And so we need to stop trying to put 2025 labels and things on shit that had to do with stuff that came out 40, 50 years ago. Like the person said in the comments, go out and touch some goddamn grass. So I'll say all this to say I will definitely be checking this show out when it comes out in 2026. And I'm looking forward to seeing Luke Evans, a prominent name in the musical universe as well as the cinematic universe, killing this role. And if they decide to extend on this show, if he decides to step away, the many other queer artists, emphasis on the queer, who want to come in and take on this iconic part. And if there are any trans and non-binary people who can sing the house down boots and want to come in and play this part, then let them go and audition and we'll see them and see what happens within that part. And we'll see how many tickets they sell. And when the tickets ain't doing what needs to be done, then y'all can shut the fuck up. And it's because y'all act like y'all know how theater and everything in business works. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.